Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Colonel Caterpie Arceus Battle. Yes, this is an Arceus Battle. The rules are pretty simple. You just can only use Arceus, obviously. You can use 6 different types, and if you use an alternate type, you do have to have the plate on it. Yes, we Pokégen our pokes. So we could technically not have the plate on it, but we made it so we had to. Obviously, if you have normal, though, you could put something else on it, and my buddy has a life orb on his stupid first Arceus. So anyway, I set up my rocks, because that's standard in any battle you do. And he, I think, went for Swords Dance. I was not paying attention, and now he's using Extreme Speed. I don't remember if he went for Swords Dance or not. I was really not paying attention. So anyway, I'm going to bring in my Water Arceus. Oh yes, and by the way, if anyone can put in the comments what I named all my Arceuses after, they will, well, I don't know what I could really have them win, but I don't know, just see if you can guess what I named my Arceuses after. Oh, and someone will comment, or Royal Boy will comment on it, so I don't know if you want to have that or not, but anyway, I bring in my Axel because when I roared out his main Arceus, he brought in grass and I had water, so not a good matchup for me. So I bring in Axel, and I was not paying attention again, but I think I went for Calm Mind at some point. So Royal Boy's going to proceed to roar out my Axel here in a second, because to get rid of my Calm Mind boosts. And in comes Roxas, my normal Arceus. And I just went for the extreme speed to get the quick KO on him, because what's the point of sword dancing when I could just take him out easily? So he brings in his Metal God. He was not very creative when he named his Arceus, I have to say. But I bring in Axel again because normal against Steel is not a very good matchup again. So Axel seems to be the one who I need to bring in when he brings in his next Arceus, right? So he's going to go for Thunder, and I'm going to go for Judgment, just trying to get the quick KO. And I do not get it. And I think he ends up hitting 3 Thunders in a row. And I even said to him, because we were in the same room, I was like, is one of those ever going to miss? And you will see later in the battle. I get my wish. You will see. So he goes for a 3rd Thunder, and then it hits, and I go for Judgment, and down goes Metal God. Oh, and in comes God. So, see, very uncreative with the nicknames, but, what can I do? So I'm going to bring in Zemnis. I understand. Zemnis, I just named it Zemnis for some odd reason. I mean, it follows my little pattern, which I challenged you guys to figure out earlier, but Zemnis is probably the name that least fits that type. And, anyway, Royal Boy thought that this was a poison Arceus, so he really was not paying attention. So he brings in his Dragon, and I go straight for the Outrage, and that is not going to be very good for the Dragon God. Very pathetic nicknames. So he's going to bring in his Grass-type Arceus and go for an Ice Beam. It's not going to knock me out. I'm going to go, because I was locked in Outrage, so I couldn't withdraw. And I'm going to bring him down pretty far, and then I believe I'll switch out and probably go to Axel. No, I go to Roxas. Was Axel knocked out? I was not paying attention. Whatever. Now, Roxas is going to proceed to sweep his entire team. My last Arceus was Marluxia as its name, and it was the Grass-type Arceus, but it never comes into this battle. So I'm going to go for Swords Dance. He went for Calm Mind, and then I'm going to proceed to sweep the rest of his team with an Extreme Speed. I think it takes a couple of hits, but on each one, he goes for Judgment, and it's not going to do anything. Well, I guess it did half. Never mind. I thought it didn't do anything. I'm going to take out his Grass-type Arceus. He's going to bring in his Thunder Arceus. Now, remember what I said earlier in the battle? I get my wish. You'll see it right here. So I go for Extreme Speed. Now, arguably, I would have won anyway because I still had 5 Arceuses left. But, finally, on the 4th Thunder, it misses. So I go for the Extreme Speed, and I win. So, like, comment, and subscribe.